Welcome and welcome back. I'm Rasheena Jarreau. This is Bend and Bounce. Thank you for joining me for another night of the Jazzy Nights Yoga Challenge, where we come together for 5 nights in a row to move through some gentle stretches, release, relax, and enjoy some jazz music. Have your mat, have your props, and let's start in the back of our mat in child's pose. All right, so let's settle in here. Take your knees towards the outside of your mat. Your toes are touching behind you. Walk your hands forward, lower your chest, settle yourself into a child's pose, and breathe deeply. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And slowly walk your hands in towards your body. Lift yourself. Come to a tabletop position in the middle of your mat. So coming on all fours, your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Let's get some movement in our spine by rolling our spine in one direction and then in the other. Kind of gently dropping our belly and then rounding our spine. Dropping our belly in one fluid motion, rounding our spine. All right, switch direction, roll the other way. Come back to neutral. Extend your right leg behind you. Press your toes into the mat and press your heel towards the wall behind you. Find a nice calf stretch. Breathe here. Release that stretch. Shift your weight towards your hands. And then bend a little bit deeper, reaching that heel towards that back wall. All right, release. Same thing in the left leg. Left leg goes long, toes tuck under. Press that heel back. Release. Shift your weight momentarily towards your hands. And then press your heels back again. Left leg comes in. Walk your hands out in front of you. I'm going to move my props out of the way. And lower your chest to the mat for a puppy pose. Pressing your chest open. Opening up through the shoulders. Taking nice deep inhales and maybe folding even closer to the mat on the exhales. Send your hips back towards your heels. Brief child's pose here before we transition into a tabletop again. You have a couple options here. You can enjoy another round of spinal rolls, or you can join me in a downward dog by tucking your feet under and sending your hips up and back. Maybe finding a nice pedal if that feels okay. If you are in tabletop position, continue to release in those spinal rolls. Whether you are on all fours or in downward dog, walk your feet in, get your legs under you. Find a nice dangling pose here. Keeping a generous bend in the knees if the backs of your legs are tight. And allow your hands to find and hug your elbows. Allow your torso to hang heavy. Find a rock from side to side, a little sway. Kind of twisting your chest open in one direction and in the other to loosen up our lower back muscles that tend to get tight throughout the day. And just kind of move your torso organically here. Find a halfway lift, straighten your legs, straighten your back. Find a forward fold. And from here, slowly roll up to standing. And give yourself a minute to adjust to being upright. Deep breaths in as your circulation regulates. Face the long end of your mat so that you can find a nice wide stance in the legs without your feet stepping off the mat. If you want to use your blocks here, you are welcome to. This is optional. But find a nice forward fold, leaning into your blocks, adjusting the height setting to your liking. And maybe rocking your hips from side to side here. Keep your left hand grounded here. Right arm reaches up. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Right hand stays grounded. Left arm comes up as you twist to the left. And come back to center. Let your torso hang heavy. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Collect your blocks in your hand and shift your weight towards your right foot. Find a little squat here in that right leg. Keep that left leg long and bend into a nice groin stretch. One that you probably feel extend down the inside of that left leg there. Press through your right foot, let it straighten, shift your weight. Find a little half squat in your left leg. Keep a nice extension in that right leg. Again, initiating that nice stretch along the length of that leg. Press through. Find your center again. Lean into your blocks if you're using them. Step your legs together. Fold forward. And bend your knees, allowing yourself to find a kneeling pose here. Let's just take a minute to tune into our breath. You can move your blocks to the side. And we're actually going to come onto our belly. So your legs are going to go long. You're going to find a Sphinx pose. So you're propping yourself up on to your forearms, settling into a gentle back bend here. But to open up a few parts of our body at the same time, let's also bend our right leg up, opening up that hip as well as our chest. So we've got a half Sphinx, half frog leg going on here. Switch the legs. Right leg goes long. Left leg finds its way out to the side. Take your time, pull that left leg back in. You can use your pillow or your cushion if you have one. And support your head. Just allow yourself to lay. And let's make this our final resting pose. Let's just relax in this belly position for a couple of minutes. If laying on your belly isn't comfortable, lay on your side. When you're ready, if you're ready, you can slowly lift yourself up. If you would like to stay in this lying down position, you're welcome to. If you have other things to do, slowly press yourself up and come to a seated position. Let's take a few deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And release. And thank you for joining me for tonight's practice. I hope I see you tomorrow for the next one. Have a wonderful evening and have a wonderful tomorrow. Bye.